Hello friends and welcome to Ahmed's Channel for Excellence. Today we are going to learn how to increase focus. And before that, one thing that I want you to really understand is that the most powerful force in this universe or in this world, the most powerful force is the force called attention. Yes, you heard me right. Because we have heard of the, industrial age. We have heard of the information age. Now is the attention age. Wherever your attention goes, your energy flows. Whatever you keep thinking of, you tend to get in your life. And this session would teach you how to focus on the stuff that really matters. Think about it for a moment. When we keep focusing on the stuff that really doesn't matter, when we keep, ourselves busy with a cell phone, or we keep busy with ourselves with a television or a video game, our attention is taken away by all these distractions, these so-called distractions. But then when you start focusing on one particular project, when you develop laser-sharp focus, you become an unstoppable powerhouse of achievement. But then how do we do it? Because a lot of people, there are a lot of students, there are a lot of business people who can do more, be more, have more. But then they don't tend to focus on what really matters. What I want you to do is, I want you to take a pen and a paper right now and start writing the tips or ideas or distinctions that I'm going to give you today. Go ahead, take a pen and a paper. Let's get started now. The number one thing that you need to do in order to increase your focus is this. You need to carry a belief that says, when I do the things that don't matter, I don't matter. When I focus on minor things in life, I would remain minor. Like they say it in Hindi, "Chota chota aadmi chote chote cheezon pe dhyan deta hai." So here, the very first thing that you and I need to understand is this: focus on something that really matters. Focus on majors in life. I've seen a lot of people, what they do is, they cannot even distinguish between something that's minor and something that's major. I've seen people, I've seen children, I've seen students, fight for a chocolate, fight for a chair. The elder brother goes, "How dare you sit on my chair? That's my chair. Get up, Mama, please. I'll ask my sister to get off the chair. That's my chair." Now you see, these things are actually very minor. You need to understand that. I've seen a lot of business people, they just sit, they just sit along with their friends in the pretext of discussing business, but then business is discussed only for 5-10 minutes, and then we start talking about stuff that really doesn't matter, and that point of time it really matters to them. But in the long term, it really doesn't matter. I've seen a lot of people, just give away the prime time to the television or to something that really doesn't matter. Now, what is prime time? You see people, when you work 9 to 5, you do it for your living. When you go to schools and colleges, you are building yourself to face the world tomorrow by getting a job or starting a business. But true transformation, true success begins after 5 o'clock in the evening. That's called the prime time. That is why all the television channels, the entertainment industry focuses or they bring to you the best of the best between 6 or 7 to till 9, 7 to 11 o'clock in the night. They start at 6, 7 in the evening. They go up to 11 o'clock in the night, 11:30 in the night these days. And majority of the people, more than 90% of the people, get hooked on to this stuff. What I want you to do is, I want you to understand that this is your prime time taken away by people who want your attention. They want their attention so that they can sell you stuff, they can sell you things. And then you tend to, get programmed and lead a very mediocre life. I'm not saying that it's not good to watch television or do something that really doesn't matter. Go ahead, do it. But then if you're really serious of leading a very remarkable life, ask yourself a question. Is it really important that I major in minor things? Is it really important that I keep watching television? What have you gained so far? You keep watching the news channel. What have you gained so far? Ask these questions to yourself. And to develop laser-sharp focus, what you need to do is, number one, step one, is you need to carry this belief that I need to do the things that matter and stay away from the things that don't matter. Number one. Number two, you need to have a goal. okay, let's make this number one. You need to have a specific outcome, a specific goal that you want to achieve for yourself. Firstly, have a goal. Because once you have a goal that's going, it needs to be big enough, it needs to be motivating enough. And you can have any goal. Trust me on that. You can dream of becoming anything. Because dreaming is a capacity given to you by God. And when God has given you this capacity, He surely has given you the capacity to achieve those dreams. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to dream. You got the distinction here? So first go ahead and have a dream for yourself. A vision, a purpose for yourself, a grandiose vision for yourself. And then, step two, I want you to carry this belief that whatever you do, you need to do, the stuff that would help you achieve that dream. You need to focus only on the majors in life, the main things in life. You need to choose to neglect the minor things. A lot of people spend a lot of time watching television, listening to music, on social networking sites. Now, these are the things. Now, if you want to become a social networking person, if you want to build a career in it, then well and good. If not, it really doesn't make sense. Because when you keep doing this, it eats away your attention, it eats away your time. So you're doing something minor because it's not related to your goal. And when you do something minor, you become, yes, minor. When you do something small, you tend to be small in your life. So step one, have a goal that would, keep you up late in the night and make you get up early in the morning. Number two, focus only on the main things. Number three, whenever you are whenever you are taking some action, whenever you are engaged in an activity, ask yourself, will this activity help me achieve my major goal? If yes, continue with that activity. If no, stop that activity and ask, what should I do instead? Yes, you heard that. The first question is, will this activity help me in achieving my long-term goal? If yes, continue doing the activity. If not, ask yourself, what should I do instead? So your brain would do a Google search and give you the ideas to do the stuff that really matters, and go ahead and do that stuff. Simple. The last step here is doing the stuff that really matters. So let me just brief this up before I close. You increase focus. One of the ways to increase focus is this. Number one, have a goal. Have a compelling goal, a magnificent goal, a grandiose vision for yourself. Something that would set your soul on fire. Something that would, that would not only help you become better, it will also help you make this world a better place. Number two, focus only on major things. Number three, whenever you are doing an activity, ask yourself, will this activity help me achieve my main goal in life? If the answer is yes, continue doing it. If the answer is no, ask another question. The question is, what should I do instead? And whatever answer you come up with, your brain's going to do a Google search, you would get the answer. And then engage in that activity that would help you move ahead in life. You need to engage. The last step is you need to take that action. When you take that action, you would know that you're moving towards your goals. And finally, people, let me tell you one thing. You're either moving towards your desires or you're moving away from them. So it's always good to have an outcome for yourself. It's always good to have a goal for yourself. Because not having a goal is also a goal. And when you don't have a goal, you'd be doomed to achieve somebody else's goal. So I wish you all the best, and I just hope that I have served you well with this video today. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hope to see you someday, and in one of my seminars or workshops, or maybe, some place where we could see each other. Love you, and live with a purpose and inject it with passion.